Hello everyone. I am getting on here to talk to you about this week's oil protocol. It's adaptive. So if you have adaptive, you probably know how amazing it is. You've probably just felt the relief that it gives you. And it's definitely helped me in some of my hardest, hi Haley. It's definitely helped me in some of my hardest times. Shortly after my grandma passed, I was having panic attacks, for like 2 months straight every single day. And they say when like a grandparent passes, it's like the end of an era. And I was having a really hard time, dealing with that whole backbone of my family, no longer being there. And so I was having panic attacks every day. And so it was like a godsend because in the midst of this happening, Doterra released the adaptive line. And so adaptive comes in like an oil blend. It comes like the big the bottle, so you can put that in like your diffuser and make your own blends with it. And then it also comes with the adaptive in the roller ball, and then it has an herbal supplement. And so I had started taking all three, and my panic attacks just immediately stopped. And it was a godsend, because if you've ever had a panic attack, you know how they almost control your life. And I was just constantly like wondering when a panic attack would happen again, being scared of that. And so the adaptive was a lifesaver. And so looking off of my notes here, adaptive is exactly what its name is. It helps you to adapt to life circumstances and the curveballs that life throws at you. So it really helps you deal with stress and your triggers. So your triggers are things that make you mad, or they trigger, it could even be something small, but it triggers like a previous trauma experience. And so even if you are getting mad about something really small, it feels like you're in like a previous trauma experience. And so that's what a trigger is. And so the adaptive helps you to deal with those triggers and help you move through it, and help you feel like you can handle it instead of getting super stressed out and super overanalyzing and being anxious or depressed about whatever your traumas or triggers or your stress is at that moment. So how it works with, how adaptive works with helping you move through stress and those trigger responses is it helps to turn off that fight or flight response. And so your fight or flight response is, most people know what it is. It's like what happens when you're being chased by a lion, right? Like you have to fight the lion or you have to flee, or some people like get paralyzed and they get froze in fear. And so that's meant to be only for a short period of time, because once you run away from the threat, it's no longer affecting you. But what has happened is that, us as humans aren't meant to be living in the kind of society that we're living in. And so something that, dealing with life and its challenges, it feels more long-term stress instead of just the acute stress, which is just, short-term. It's moving into that period of your fight or flight responses being activated for a long period of time. And so that does terrible things on your body. That stresses on your heart, it stresses on your every single body organ system. And so Doterra has come out with their own version of like an antidepressant, and this is their mental health line. And the thing with, the antidepressants on the market is that they have all this terrible junk inside of the medicine. And, oftentimes medicine, its root form of what works is actually a plant anyways. And so Doterra has cut out all of that extra crap and really created something that is going to be sustainable, and it actually helps to produce your own serotonin. And a lot of the antidepressants on the market, you become dependent on the medication because it doesn't allow your body to create its own. It just is like a supplement of like serotonin, and serotonin is the body's feel-good hormone and chemical. So the adaptive helps you to create your own. And some of the things that it has in it is lavender. So lavender does help you create your own natural serotonin. That's why when you put lavender on or you put it in the diffuser, you feel better, you feel more calm, because your body is releasing that feel-good hormone or chemical, and you know, you can handle things better because you're coming from more of a calm state of mind. And so that's the idea behind the adaptive, is to be able to adapt to whatever life throws at you. And so some other things that are in adaptive are wild orange. That's a natural antidepressant. That one is very uplifting. The emotional benefits of wild orange in itself is the wild orange is the abundance oil, and so it's very uplifting. It helps you to see more of a positive mindset instead of being stuck in that negative mindset or the lack mentality. It helps you to see what you do have around you and how much abundance you truly have and what is available to you. And so some other things that are in here that I'm going to just touch on briefly is neroli. Neroli is an essential oil, and it's actually the flower from the orange plant. So it's very similar in it helps you to have more of a positive mindset, but it actually is like the opposite of wild orange. It's not an upper. It's actually gonna help relax and calm you, kind of like lavender. It has the same effects in the body as Xanax does, without that like feeling high. It just helps you to relax and be able to calm that central nervous system. And so it's a natural alternative to Xanax, because you know Xanax is really taxing on the body as well, just like antidepressants, and you can't take Xanax for a long period of time because of all the damage it can do to your liver and you know all the other body systems as well. And so neroli is a natural alternative to that. Okay, and then we have sweet gum resin in the adaptive blend. And sweet gum resin is a natural sedative. So when you're feeling like on edge, it's a natural sedative. It's not going to make you like tired or anything. It's just going to help you come from a place and a space of like, I'm chill, and whatever comes at me, I'm going to have my own internal peace, and I'm going to be calm. And so instead of like, you know, feeling super like over anxious and overthinking it, all these blends together help you just calm and move into that state of I can handle this. And so I really feel like we need that right now. I feel like, you know, everyone really needs to take care of themselves first and really establish that own internal peace, because when we rely on external factors to determine our peace, then that's when you know, we become reliant on you know, like addictions happen, or abuse happens because you're not filling up your own cup. And so especially nowadays, who knows what's going to happen with like the election or with, you know, Corona. Oh, I don't know if I can say that on the internet. Well, I just did. My bad. I think it's a group, so like I think I can say it. Anyways, hopefully this video does not get deleted. Okay, so yeah, anyways, that's all I have to say. Use your adaptive. If you do not have adaptive, I can get some ordered for you. So please reach out to me if you're interested. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will see you guys next week. Namaste.